Greetings and salutations. We're back to the third and final part of part 33 of The Bastard Smalls of One Foot in the Past. It's time to rock and roll because we've now got a robot to fight. Maybe.
And I'm in the robot.
And so is Wagglestaff.
Lovely.
What? Wagglestaff ain't on this kind of fairly in there. Like,
Don't
literally
touch
in there.
anything!
Why do I get the feeling the don't part just got cut off?
It's at this point, Wagglestaff touches something. And the machine just suddenly crouches down and leaps up 25 foot into the air and comes crashing down with a foot.
Well, it can jump. That's
Mr. Wagglestaff, sir, please stop touching things.
But if we don't touch things, we don't learn anything. Also, we can't get anything if we don't touch anything.
Okay, let's look at the buttons. I roll persuasion.
Go on then.
Alright. Persuasion roll. I have +7 to this. That is a 16.
You make him pause for a moment.
Let's look at the buttons and see if they're labeled.
He looks at one for about 5 seconds. He then pushes it.
I'll roll a d8.
It's a... Oh! This one... This time, the machine leaps forward, lands on his feet, well, just causing everyone to scatter, and it just lets out a random thud as the ground below it just cracks with the impacts just doming in.
Hey. Just watching this on the back of Muffin in the air, just what in Sam Hill is that thing?
Mr. If you don't stop pressing buttons, I will have your credentials revoked.
Mr. Wagglestaff, you're going to destroy the ruins if you keep hitting the buttons.
You know, people keep saying that to me, and I don't believe them.
How tall is this robot?
10 foot.
10 feet.
Perfect.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Shifrost backs up and goes, "Nope, not dealing with this today," and casts Wall of Force, enclosing the robot in a 20-foot diameter sphere.
Okay. Magpie is having Muffin fly around the wall of force because I'm guessing you can see through it.
Oh yeah.
To see if there's like anything outside the machine that you can push to maybe get the thing to shut down.
Give us a perception roll.
With pleasure. 16.
You think you see the inkling that basically the top opens up, but that's not only because you saw the thing open up as you saw it, as you fell down the hole before it closed on you.
Yeah, so that doesn't help. I don't think there's a switch anywhere on it to open or close this damn thing to get them out.
See if there's an eject button!
You know,
they're
they're
going to investigate for an eject button.
Walter hits another button.
Oh no.
I'm going to roll a d20. for investigation. 22.
Well, you seem to
odd.
find there are some markings on the buttons. Do you speak?
I can't read them, can
Do
I?
you speak Draconic?
No.
You have the faint prayer. Also,
I know Common, I know Orin, and I know Thieves' Cant.
it's also at this point the machine just rears back, pulling out, set you for a punch. It just launches forwards with his fist.
So this thing can punch. That's good to know.
How many hit points does the Wall Force have?
It's indestructible.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's based on
Wall of
concentration.
Force is basically the ultimate in you ain't getting through this. You have to be able to disintegrate it.
The Wall of Force ripples with the amount of force it was hit with.
Well, that's cool looking, but we gotta get him out of the thing. Which, unfortunately, I think Walter's gonna have to push every button to find the damn open or eject.
I have a question. Is there some kind of god of currency or greed?
There has to be.
Yes,
Like
and
a god of
yes.
feuds.
Omnius, for the first time in his life, prays.
But yeah, Wall of Force, nothing can physically pass through the wall, is immune to all damage, and can't be dispelled by dispel magic. Disintegrate spell can destroy the wall instantly, but the wall also extends into the ethereal plane, blocking all ethereal travel through the wall.
Man,
That is a good wall.
Yeah.
a great wall.
5th level spells. You get some good stuff.
Mm.
Omnius prays and hits a button.
Roll me a d20. D8.
Yay. So there's
Pulling.
8 buttons.
It does last for 10 minutes.
That is an 8.
The machine jumps.
Okay, so 8 is the jump button.
Let's see.
Wait, when we hit the... How high does it jump?
25 feet.
It can jump
We're
up.
about to hit the ceiling.
It can jump up to 50 feet.
We're about to hit the ceiling.
You hit the ceiling. You are forced back down. And let's put it this way: the floor's getting heavily dented again.
Okay.
Is there
Can they-
stuff underneath the floor, or is there just a hole?
At the moment, it's just ground, but it's a case of you're slowly punching more of a hole into the ground. Let's just say at
We're
the
on a
bottom of the
floating island.
bottom of the island, a cork is being pushed out.
Oh no!
Can they
Hear
hear
me
us?
in there.
Can they hear us is a question.
They should be
Yuki's-
able to.
yeah,
It doesn't
Yuki's-
block sound.
Yeah, Yuki's been shouting, so I think they've been hearing.
Yeah, but can they hear through the machine is the problem.
Hmm.
There'll be some difficulty hearing.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oko-san?
How does he know about Okasan?
We told him.
He doesn't know what Oko-san sounds like. He just heard a voice. Somehow it turns out Omnius and Oko-san know each other.
That would actually be really fucking funny.
Hmm.
That'd be turns out they're like cousins or something.
Oh, wait,
That'd be hilarious.
we may have to work this out later, but
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh
that sounds
god.
amazing.
Almost is a recovering pudding cultist.
Had to be obsessed with money, because if it's not money, it's pudding.
Magpie is just looking at this like, do they even have the buttons labeled? Wait, what language would the buttons even be labeled in if they are labeled? Magpie is just face palming.
Let's see. Do I have any spells that could help with this?
Well,
Oh, I hope so.
What's
Oh, wait. I know. I figured it out. I have comprehend languages.
I was going to ask if you had that.
Oh,
I do.
oh my god, that
I
is
forgot.
useful.
Yeah.
Well, to be
I'm
fair,
going-
you're in a panic.
Yes, I'm going to use one spell slot on comprehend languages.
Okay, suddenly all that gibberish makes sense. Or the handwriting is still appalling.
Oh, that does not help.
Can I make out anything?
Okay, you got different bits and pieces. You basically have the different buttons for the arms. Basically, want to make it walk forward and backwards. I guess not all buttons. Some of it command rods. You push and pull in directions like a control stick. And you also note of it says important code command at the top as your list of buttons to press in a certain order.
Any of them say something along the lines of eject?
No.
How about shut down?
Nope.
What command combinations are there?
How many? A load. Because a lot of buttons.
Ah. Which one's the disintegration beam?
Unfortunately, this ring doesn't have one.
Would have been
So
really
you're stuck
funny if it
inside
did.
the dome, yeah.
Does anything in the list look somewhat useful?
Well, there's jump, there's attack, there's move, there's get the thing to move. But it's still that important code at the top, which it doesn't say what it actually does. But you get the impression that it's really important for some reason.
I'm gonna put in the code.
You might as well.
I got nothing else to do.
Okay, the interior of the robot begins to flash red. Thank you for choosing.
Oh no!
Thank you for choosing self-destruct. We will now
Oh, no!
self-destruct in 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Have a nice day down, and the robot explodes.
What?
Well, thanks
they
to you
dead?
guys for having me. I'm dead. I don't think I'm dead. Probably not.
Are they
For
okay?
For those outside, you basically see the purple smoke turning red as the joints also start to turn red with heat, and then it just goes boom.
Oh God!
And then, as the smoke clears, Walter and Ominous are just sat there on a pair of sheets that were once leather clad, but now the leather's long worn away, so it's just metal frame. Covered in black smoke, looking bewildered. Well, that happened.
Sir, with all due respect, why did you keep pushing buttons?
I did not press the sex respect button.
Omnius gets up, dusts himself off.
Magpie is like telling Shifrost to put the wall down so she can like give them first aid.
Take any damage.
Shifrost is laughing for the moment.
It's other than being covered in black smoke, most of the damage was limited to the robot itself. The pair
Are
of
you
them,
two hurt? Holy hell!
the pair of them are fine.
Well, she doesn't know that. She just saw them walk out of an explosion.
You know how many
Yes.
explosions I've walked out of. It's fine.
Omnius reaches for one of his daggers, and he's like, I really want to kill him. I really want to kill him.
See, the thing is, I cannot They cannot dispel wall.
What?
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Anyone for a game of Paw Cheesy?
Let me see if let me check Magpie's spell list. Maybe she has something.
Waltz is just poking at the wall.
God damn it, she does not have fucking.
Don't suppose firebolts could go through the wall.
No, it probably just bounce around.
What's the ground underneath? Is it just dirt or stone?
It's pretty much a mixture of both.
Yuki starts digging under the wall.
Well, it's a sphere.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not getting.
They were
through.
basically in a big hamster ball for a little while.
Just like the flaming lips.
Oh god.
And Walter goes, I have an idea, and pulls out one of the sticks of dynamite.
No, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
You know what? No, Omnius knocks him out. Omnius hits him on the head with the pommel of their sword.
God damn it! Did you?
Normally, I would ask for a ability check for that, but I know you have this one.
Just nope, not dealing with it.
Right. Magpie gets out one of her tomes, starts looking up how to treat head injuries.
The first piece of advice you find is don't get hit on the head.
We're a little past that book.
Actually, wait. Since it's a sphere, Yuki starts pushing at the wall, seeing if she can push it like a ball.
You can't.
Darn.
It's kind of stuck in place.
Darn.
That would be funny though. Just like
I cast hamster ball.
It's at this point more of the nondescript workers join in helping Yuki trying to push the wall, and between them, they somehow manage to get it moving.
Oh no!
Oh no.
To be fair, it also has the pieces of the mech in it, so it's
That's
an easy
true.
way to get it out.
Yes, but Omnius and Walter are still in the sphere.
Yes,
That's a
that's a sacrifice we're willing to make.
for the advancement of the scientific community.
Muffin and Magpie start helping.
Yes.
That's
Omnius can't fly. He can only glide.
That's a very much that's a you problem.
At this point,
Before they get it moving, Omnius is going to rummage through all of Walter's pockets.
Okay. You find numerous matchbooks.
Yeah, maybe take those.
Absolutely useless to Omnius.
Several small notebooks, several pens.
Clicks the pen like a million times and then puts it aside.
A shopping list, milk, bread, eggs, the usual sort of thing.
Milk, bread, eggs, cat food.
And everyone knows that basically after the incidents with the imp, Walter's not allowed to keep pets anymore.
Yes.
Ah. Secret pet?
It's a case of you just get a lot of junk out of him. Honestly, more junk you would honestly expect to get out of a gnome's trousers.
Grab the underpants!
we're doing that again.
Well, Tagline hasn't been around in a while. I'm running low.
Does Walter have any gold or any kind of money?
Yes, a few buttons, a bit of lint, what looks like pepperoni slice.
A
Now I'm
single
hungry again.
penny.
A single penny that isn't your typical currency. You see, basically, this is onto 1 franc.
Hmm.
Maybe it's a lucky penny.
Omnius, not seeing any worth in it, tosses it aside. So, what I'm hearing is this guy is broke.
Or he just didn't take anything valuable with him to the dig site.
He spends all his money on explosives, man.
Mm,
Also takes all of the explosives.
That's probably smart.
You take six sticks of dynamite.
I really wish I had a bag of holding. Walter have a music player?
That may be the party bus.
I don't
Sounds like
see
the
it.
party bus.
You pull out this stone. You see the touching, it's just the way it starts playing music.
Now this has value. Can't use learned again because I can only do that once per short rest.
Well, you're gonna get a nice short rest when we're rolling you out the cave.
It's true. You think I could take a short rest during the 10 minutes I'm in there?
I just say a short rest is probably about an hour.
Yeah.
And it's a case of you got all the dirt, stones, plus the robotic debris in there. So it's a case of just doing your best not to get crushed.
Yeah.
Oops.
And to keep
Whoopsie.
Walter from getting crushed.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we need him alive.
Omnius needs him alive to get paid. Because that was part of the job.
Flashbacks to my Tomb of Annihilation campaign.
Yeah, he's just dodging. Just uncanny dodging everything.
And protecting Walter, I'm assuming.
So,
Yes, unfortunate.
let's say we
He's having on his shoulder.
let's say we skip ahead. Walter's still unconscious, but the work team basically takes the time to basically get on with the investigation. They're cataloguing everything, taking anything worthwhile in a safe manner that won't get damaged, sketching down any mules and notes and whatever. Eventually, the wall does come down. It's a clatter as mechanical bits hit the floor, and that too gets scooped up on phoning wheelbarrows to be taken back on the ship. Walter, you hit it pretty hard, so it's getting he's out of it. But you're convinced that he's got that thicker skull, you couldn't hurt him if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
As a government official, what happened there was he got hit by some fallen debris and fell unconscious. That is the official story that will be going out for this.
Agreed. Omnius, is going to keep hold of all the TNT.
I swear it doesn't come back and bite me in the ass.
It might, I don't know yet.
So I'm assuming we've rolled the wall of force out of the cave by now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't even get out of the excavation site before it popped.
Okay, so the bubbles popped. How do we get this stuff back up now?
Crew's full.
You basically get jabbed in the ribs by one of the nondescript crew members who basically points to some lifts they had got set up. Basically, lift it up above. It's a bit of a crude mechanical thing, but it's a case of it does the job. just being 10 foot tall when it was one piece, they had to take a bit of the time.
Well, at least we disassembled it for you. Kinda. Magpie just goes to see if she can treat Walter's head injury.
Oh, you can figure he's got a lump, probably will have a headache, and that's it.
Well, she's still treating it, so it feels a little better. So, wonder what that robot was for besides beating the hell out of things. And why was it here?
Why did it have a self-destruct button?
On the buttons I saw, it very much seemed like some kind of battle mech.
Maybe it had a self-destruct button in case the wrong person got it, and it was a way of tricking them into blowing themselves up.
Yes. There wasn't an eject button, or an exit button, or a shut down button.
Is that the point?
Oh,
Is that this point where the crew just basically is holding on to the big hats that still has the lid part attached to it, and bit of clunking around top, and clink, it pops open. There was a latch on top.
on top on the inside or the outside?
Inside.
Okay, so Magpie wouldn't have seen it.
Omnius slowly turns towards where Walter is lying down. And, what is the least amount of damage I can do to him?
Magpie is
that
giving
bottom of the
Omnius this look, because I think Magpie's still near Walter. She's giving Omnius this look like, dare, and you're gonna see what I can do with a bow and arrow. Or a short sword. Like, she has a look of like, don't you even fucking think about it.
Now, son, we don't want you committing murder yet.
What do you mean by yet? You say that like Omnius hasn't already committed murder.
If I didn't see it, it's out of my jurisdiction.
To be fair, none of us know if he's committed murder or not. I mean,
I'll leave that up to, interpreter's choice.
I mean, maybe.
I know the answer.
Later on, Sai hires him to kill Percy.
Oh, yes, because I forgot it. You now own a copy of Baldur's Gate to Monsters.
Oh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Because you're Nick Walters.
I am going to use Mage Hand to slap Walter across the face.
Really?
You can't
got
see the
tricked.
Mage Hand because it's invisible.
But she probably sees the slap.
He could have just been moving in his sleep. You don't know.
There's no evidence that it was him.
Yeah, there'd be no evidence it's him. It's also at this point one of the nondescript crew comes up to one of the party, just calls them over, and they show you another mural.
Oh, another mural. This is weird.
Are we on it again?
It is a mural featuring a legion of these robots.
Oh, hell.
Ichi.
Stomping to battle with dragons flying overhead.
Towards or against?
They're together.
They're working with the robots. That's
As a unified force against a great beast, size of a mountain. Right, if you figure the dimensions right. Huge bipedal. Its back lined with huge spikes, with its huge maw lined with teeth.
Hey, you grabbed the Volo's guide, right? Because Magpie, would anyone know that Omnis has the Volo's guide to look up what the hell that thing is?
Only they have been watching him.
unless you've been watching him very carefully, probably not.
Watching him.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Where's that monster guy that Walter had?
Omnius pulls it out of where his, I guess, the explorer's pouch.
Yeah, probably.
Pulls it out.
Think you can find that monster? See what it is?
I can try. Flips through all of the pages.
You flip through most of the pages before you finally reach the end one, and you find basically a rough approximation of it with the title "The World Ender." Trask.
World Ender Blackjack, everyone.
Yep.
He's one of the crew.
Yes, Blackjack is a Trask.
Trask? The hell's a Trask? And why is it called the World Ender?
I'm gonna do a knowledge history.
I would also like to do a history.
21. Do I know anything about this fucker?
There are legends about the great beast that awakes after about a certain length of amount of time. For mortals, they tend to also live long enough for a longer live races. They may get glimpses of it, but it's a case of this thing is big, it's huge, especially very hungry when it wakes, and when it does, it basically clears about 200 miles worth of food being it plant life, animals, anything it could devour. But eventually, it just retires back to hibernation.
My god, it really is Blackjack.
An infinite void of hunger.
Pretty much.
Omnius somehow pales. Like his colors go white.
That's an interesting trick.
I don't blame him.
Rolled a 23 on the history, so I get about as much knowledge, I assume.
Plus, you have the advantages of the book, which covers a lot of it.
Yeah.
You do know that basically this is a book that details the creatures of another realm, but there's a lot of crossover. And one note you find about notes about the Trask is that basically every world out there has one.
Oh,
So
lovely.
This was our Trask? But where is it hibernating now?
That's an excellent question.
How does this tie into Magnificence and that other mural?
Cut to Oko-san, he's inside the Trask.
No, it's actually inside of a Bistra knot.
What if the dragon and the Trask are tied together somehow? Like maybe the Void Dragon woke the thing up by accident?
More horrifying thought. What if the dragon is there to prevent it from waking up?
Or, alternatively, it's none of my business. He slams the book shut, hands it to Magpie, and just walks swiftly away. I know nothing. Nothing is happening.
Magpie is just looking up at this mural with this worried awe of something here is telling us why the world is the way it is now, and we don't know which one it is.
Does this one also have any draconic writing on it?
It's just basically the army's march against the World Ender.
Okay.
Anything called the World Ender, I don't want to meet.
You know, if it does show up, what could we do?
We're
Well,
gonna do our damnedest, I suppose.
That's what
I
these
keep my
people
stuff in
did.
this world, damn it!
I gotta agree with Cy here on the sentiment. I like this world. It's where I keep my stuff and all my friends and family are. I'd like to keep it, thanks.
No sense worrying about it.
Although you gotta admit, Cy has a point. Looks like the dragons and the people of this world before us did their damnedest. Question is, who won?
Well, world is still here.
Sorta. It's all broken up.
That's why I'm wondering. Is the world being broken up mean the Tarrasque won? Or does the world still being here mean they won?
Whatever this is, it sounds like a definitely above my pay grade.
I think it's above everyone on the planet's pay grade. Let's be realistic here.
Omnius comes back from wherever he was freaking out. He looks substantially calmer now. He's like, pay grade? Who's getting paid? Is it me?
No, we're saying this is above our pay grade and everyone else's pay grade.
I mean, if you were part of the Shining Light Guild, you could potentially get paid to do this.
Yeah.
Would it be enough, though?
I could get paid for doing things? Elaborate.
Well, the guild is an adventurers type guild where we're paid to go on missions and help people.
You provide services, and people are willing to exchange currency for them.
And how much do you get paid?
A lot.
Depends on the job, and the guild does take a cut because they have to. Also, you get free room and board.
His eyes widen. Free room and board.
Yeah, we all live at the guild.
Pay?
Nick, live in the guild. I'm a free associate.
Yeah, about that.
What?
What do you mean about that? When did Cy sign up for the guild? He's like the one person here who's technically not a member. He just helps us out.
Technically, I may have gotten him signed up during one of his drunken benders.
Is that what extra form was for?
No.
My power of attorney.
No, you signed it yourself. You were just very, 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 very drunk.
Did you get the Snorri's brew again?
Technically, that's coercion.
Snorri's brew is for lightweights.
What the hell have you been drinking then?
You don't want to know. Trust me.
Snorri's brew makes people drunk just by smelling it.
Like I said, for lightweights.
Snorri's brew is used for industrial cleaning and stripping paint off walls. Admittedly, you can't go into them for about a week with a naked flame.
I think Magpie used some of Snorri's brews on Molotov once.
Oh yeah, we absolutely have.
Blinded to the crew.
Omnius is mulling over joining this guild. On the one hand, he hates being tied down to places. On the other hand, consistent pay and free room and board.
Talk over here for a sec. Talk over here a sec, my feathered friend.
Comes over.
I'm sure, much like myself, you are a man of the world. Bird of the world.
Yes.
And perhaps in the course of your adventures, you've offended people who perhaps you'd, in certainly innocent circumstances, that you wouldn't want to have offended.
Omnius's eyes go into a mile-long stare as he just mentally goes through the list of all the people he's pissed off over the years.
Might help to have some friends in, well, interesting places. Sai pulls up his sleeve. And let me pull it up real quick. Da-da-da. There you are. If you load, damn it.
Huh.
And behold a tattoo.
I assume Omnius recognizes this.
It's the symbol of a criminal organization.
Yeah, he 100% recognizes it.
A very specific criminal organization, which is not nearly as competent as they think they are, but they have their fingers in a lot of pies.
Omnis knows Percy.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
Omnius knows Percy.
Yep.
I don't know who Percy is.
He too comes to the conclusion that Percy is a git. But probably git he probably wants to stay on the good side of.
Yeah. Percy is one of Sai's cousins.
Omnius just looks... How tall is Sai?
6'1".
Omnius looks up at Sai. Don't actually remember how tall I made Omnius, if I did. I did, I made him 5'3". Omnius looks up at Sai with just this expression of respect and mild fear. Just nods and is like, yep, that sounds like a good idea there.
Just stick with us, and I'm pretty sure we can keep you out of trouble, because Percy's going to be too busy being distracted by me.
The mention of Percy, he just kind of shrinks into himself.
The thing is, Sai is not afraid of Percy. Sai is absolutely not afraid of Percy. He's afraid of the things Percy can bring, but he's not afraid of Percy himself.
Omnius 100% owes Percy money.
I'm sure we can get any wrinkles in any employment ironed out easily enough.
He just, leans towards Sai and whispers a bit, "Can we kill Walter? Pretty please."
Not today. I'll have to... The guild would frown upon that, and the family hasn't instructed anything about that yet.
One day.
But sometimes accidents do happen.
Yes, sir, they do.
I believe we understand each other.
Yes, boss.
Sai has unwittingly gotten himself a minion, at least for 5 minutes.
Yes. Until Omnius
moment...
realizes just how incompetent Sai is.
The reason Sai keeps getting assigned to crappy jobs is because he's deliberately and blisteringly incompetent, because he doesn't want to do anything important.
For the time being, Omnius is under the impression that he is working for Sai.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's that folk with Tedland again.
Yep.
Welcome aboard. I'm sure we can get you signed up with the guild in short order.
I think I technically have to finish this job before I can do another job.
Oh, don't worry. This job is part of the guild's job. So, let's see what else we need to do to wrap this up.
The only instructions were make sure he comes back alive.
He's alive, ain't he?
True. I haven't gotten paid.
Magpie is trying to wake this poor guy up in the meantime.
Water just snoring very loudly.
Yeah, I'd say alive is about right.
You think if we lit a stick of dynamite next to his ear, he would wake up?
Can we not? I don't want to hear another explosion for at least a month.
The engine before the engine of the robot explodes.
With that, you hear snickering.
And
And then the sound of fireworks going off in the distance.
You know, I shouldn't have said that around Shift Ross. Like, Magpie has, like, this half annoyed, half smile on her face.
Well, I wonder if we found anything interesting in the ruins.
You mean besides a giant robot and a bunch of really freaky murals?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't find anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure the workers will let us know if they found anything worth mentioning.
Yes, of course.
So then what am I supposed to do with this? She holds up the stick of dynamite that's already lit.
Yuki, no.
Omnius grabs it and just throws it as far as he can, which isn't very far. He has an 11 in strength.
Magma has a 12 in strength. Can she try eating it?
No, because he's already thrown it.
Yep, it is gone.
Okay.
It's going, it's going. It booms. Are you looking at the explosion?
Badass.
Are you here to argue or fish?
Anyone who looks at the explosion is going to see spots for the next 10 minutes.
Magpie has, like, her cloak over her head and over Walter's sleeping body right now, so she's not looking at it.
Omnius is smart enough not to look at an explosion.
Sai has a wisdom of 8.
Sai's like, ooh, pretty!
Yeah.
I said I didn't want to hear any more explosions.
As this point, someone goes, you drop this and hands you something.
Me?
Yes.
She takes it.
You hear the hissing.
Licks her fingers, puts it out.
It doesn't go out.
God damn it, she eats it.
Boom.
She's
So
got her.
many explosions.
I didn't even get a stick of dynamite. How the hell did I end up with one?
Easy, you just give him one.
You know, maybe they should have expanded the order of not letting Walter with dynamite to not let anyone in this expedition near dynamite.
I believe this dynamite's a valuable commodity, and I believe the guild should investigate further uses of it, perhaps.
The guild ain't this crew. So the guild can take the dynamite, preferably to an island far away from me, and play with it all they want.
At this point, Shifrost notices Magpie ranting. So he pulls out a paper bag, quietly inflates it, ties it off, sneaks up behind her, and then just slam pops it.
Shifrost? You are
Yes,
so
Magpie.
lucky I like you. Because, you got 2 seconds to run. 1.
And he's invisible.
She knows it's Sifros, and she knows she can't see him, but she's still giving the threat.
Roll a perception check for me, please.
Of course. Magpie's perception is pretty badass. 25.
Okay. You notice a bunch of little white things at your feet.
What are these?
Nothing.
She carefully picks one up because I think I know meta what they are, and she kind of inspects it. And
It looks like a little piece of white paper.
She throws
Tiny
it.
little wadded up piece of white paper.
She throws it.
And when it lands, it snaps. You hear a small explosion.
Where did you get these?
I have lot of free time. And Snark keeps plenty of gunpowder.
So they're full of gunpowder?
Little pinch of gunpowder, yes.
Magpie picks another one up. And throws it again.
And this one it's also going to make a nice little cracking sound.
Now that two of them are out of her way, and she's probably cleared a path, she picks up. Oh no! How many did he put around her feet?
About 2,000.
Well, shit.
They're little bitty. You've seen snap bangs before.
That's why I knew what they were. Magpie's never
Yeah.
seen them. Okay.
I have a question. Just as a thought, I don't think I'm actually going to do it, but just as a thought, if I cast darkness around Chifros, would he be outlined?
No. You couldn't see
Okay.
into the darkness cloud either.
Right. I was just wondering.
Now, if you were actually able to hit him with fairy fire, that would outline him.
Got firebolt, that's about it. And I've got Mind Sliver.
Wait, how wide is the thing of snap bangs? Like,
It's about a 5 foot. It's basically in a 5 foot circle around you.
Magpie, can Magpie pick up Walter easily?
He's a gnome.
I'm just asking. I always double check. So picks him up. Misty steps away from the snap bangs. Hey, theater. Okay, let's get out of here, because I'm not sure there's anything interesting in here that we can find anymore.
You know, Misty Step doesn't allow you to carry anyone.
Damn it.
So
Should've
Walter's still in the circle of snap bangs.
It's fine.
To be fair, Magpie has never used this before, so she, except accidentally once, so she's just, damn it!
We could just leave him there.
Walter pretty much is resting peacefully. The crew is just working, as I said before, they're collecting stuff, making notes, making inventory. Day progresses without much else going on besides the chaos that comes with the smalls.
Ernest convinces some of the nondescript workers to get Walter, thereby setting off all of the snap bangs.
Chifros is probably getting a good laugh out of that one.
Yep.
Magpie is just sitting quietly reading some of the medical tomes and pamphlets that she got, studying up.
The day goes on. It takes some time. You're basically there for about another couple of days. Well, they'll wrap up before finally heading off home. And you get to the point where you're staring at the summoning sun the teleport circle and wondering how the hell do you get the thing working since you can't find the lever to turn it on.
Well, this is fun.
And eventually have to hitch a lift with the workers to the next settlement over, so you can either get another ferry to back to base, or if lucky, you can find yourself another teleport circle.
Okay, I'm convinced whoever built a teleport circle on the island of Dave fell on his head as a child or something, because did anyone find a way to activate that dang thing?
No. And this teleport system is less reliable than New Jersey Transit.
To be fair, I've had good luck with that train, damn it.
You are so lucky.
He got a free ride at one point.
We could try using dynamite to activate teleportation circle.
Activate or destroy?
Either or.
Let's not destroy it.
No destroying things.
The assessor's got on long enough for the case of. So eventually, due to lack of in terms of teleport circles, the smalls eventually do end up catching a ferry back to the place. It takes them a few days or so to get back. And they do whatever they do back then, but we'll cover that next time. Because we're quickly approaching an hour for this part of the session. And it's time to wrap up. My thanks to my players, my thanks to the audience who made it this far. I have been the Raven, that lot have been them. So, well, due to be the week ahead, due to the month ahead, come September time, it's time for the Halloween session.
Ooh.
Fun.
Spooky, scary Raven plans. What are we gonna face?
Probably a false Hydra.
Oh God! I'm getting out of that place.
False Hydras only work when the players aren't expecting it. I don't know what it is.
You know what would be funny for us to face?
What?
A mummy lord.
That would be funny, and I am all for it.
The thing is, the beans said no.
I was hoping that, you could lay down a bean here and it just, because we're in the ruins, Mummy Lord. That would have been funny.
The ruins get turned into an entirely different set of ruins.
After 10,000,
you ruined the ruins, damn it!
After 10,000 years, I am now free. It's time to take it. Oh God. Okay, time to challenge some whippersnappers to a children's card game. How about thee?
My Final Fantasy 14 character's ready.
Sweet.
Nice.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
Later, all.
Later.